வணக்கம் நண்பர்களே, இது உங்கள் V.Palanichamy. நம்ம சிவில் சர்வீஸ் எக்ஸாம் தவிர எல்லா விதமான எக்ஸாமுக்கும் நேர்முக தேர்வுக்கு எந்த மாதிரி கேள்விகள் வரும் அப்படிங்கிற நம்ம பார்த்துட்ருக்கோம். அதில் இன்றைக்கி நம்ம பார்க்க போகிறது எக்கனாமிக்ஸ், பொருளாதார கேள்விகள் பார்க்கலாம். ஜிஎஸ்டி demonetization 1991 reforms, bank nationalization in 1969. Arrange them in order of their importance for Indian economy. In ancient time, about 2000 years back, India's contribution to economy was as much as 33%, whereas it is only 3% now. What led such a scenario, and how can India regain its strength in economy? What is capital adequate ratio? What is bank recapitalization and how government recapitalizes bank? Is it justified to put taxpayers' money in banks that are not performing well? What are programs to provide equal opportunity? Why fuels have been kept out of GST? Discussion on that as why they can't be put on the GST itself. What is the impact on oil companies of keeping it out of GST? State of Indian economy before independence and just after independence. Is employment a problem in India? Why developing countries should be concerned since it is not existential threat to LDC, that is least developed countries. Is the world economy facing recession? Why the interest rate in the world is rising? Why is the Indian economy resilient? How festivals contribute to growth of economy? Cite, and this is spelling error, cite example. Do you know how much is global GDP, gross domestic product? In your opinion, what should we do to make India 5 trillion economy? How is e-commerce industry doing? What challenges it poses on packaging industries, especially e-commerce? Your favorite subject in commerce. Tell me about Indian economy in phases from 1950s till now. Actually, we want to say some questions are pure economics questions, some questions are pure commerce questions. So, நம்ம ரெண்டு சப்ஜெக்டையும் மேட்ச் பண்ணி ரெண்டையும் சேர்த்து தான் அப்பப்போ நம்ம கேட்டிருக்கோம், பிகாஸ் இட்ஸ் இன்டர் டிசிப்ளினரி அப்படிங்கிறனால. ஓகே, தென் how to do make India developed? How to improve HDI, that is Human Development Index? What parameters are used? Major indicator, how to check whether a country is rich or not? What is the difference between economics and managerial economics? What is Industry 4.0? Give an example. Case study on budget allocation, debt, fiscal debt, deficit and primary deficit. Explain. What are the recent problems faced by banks? What is the government doing to reduce NPAs, non-performing assets? Twin balance sheet problem. Does equity form part of liabilities or assets? What is return on equity, return on capital investment and return on assets? Socialism or capitalism, what benefited India? MSP, that is minimum support price, should be there or in a free market regime? What is demographic dividend? Should we bring petro products in GST? Who can bring it and how? What mechanism? ஏன்னா ஜிஎஸ்டி நம்ம ஆல்ரெடி கேள்வி கேட்டிருக்கோம், அது இன்னொரு வேற ஒரு ஃபார்மெட்டு, அதனால் அந்த கேள்வி மறுபடியும் நம்ம இதில் வச்சுருக்கோம். PDS, public distribution system, how to eliminate corruption at grassroots. Do you think monetization was a good step? So it was not successfully implemented and it could not achieve its purpose. You still support it. In fact, it's monetization, it's a demonetization. Recently, RBI withdrew rupees 2000. If there is a plan to withdraw 500, would you be supporting? If you are reintroducing a currency already withdrawn like 1000 rupees, what is the entire point of demonetization? How do you think by withdrawing rupees 500, black money could be curbed? They can still change it for new currency, right? In your opinion, what should be the ideal share of direct taxes and indirect taxes in the tax revenue? So, the direct taxes should be higher or indirect taxes, and why? Are we not imposing burden on corporate? We have a corporate tax and also capital gain tax. Are these both duplicate of each other? Is there any cascading effect on them? Shall the capital gains tax be abolished? Is GST violating the federal structure in India? Has it been taken away rights of the states? In USA, states have different tax laws and they have ultimate taxing powers. In India, there is an integrated tax. Why? Which fiscal federalism is stronger? What is the share of states in GST Council? Has any resolution been passed that required voting in the Council? What is the share of the Union in GST Council? What is the majority required to pass a decision or a resolution? Any reforms that you suggest in GST Council? Is gender budgeting derived from the budget or is it compiled before the budget? What the components are of gender budgeting? Does gender budgeting be done in all areas? We have seen many developments in technology recently. Can you tell me any latest development in economics? How can RCTs are used? What is Abhijit Banerjee's theory? Give me an example how this worked on ground, anything that you know. Saudi and dollar exchange rate is always constant. Why? Do you think they have any agreement on this? Do you know about global hunger index? What are the parameters? So with this we close this video. It's about 58 questions and it's nearly 8 minutes this video. And we'll see another subject, maybe political science or another current affairs or technological subjects, subject wise in the next video. So thank you very much. I hope it's being useful for the students who are preparing for the interviews. Thank you.
உங்களுக்கு பிடிச்சிருந்தா லைக் பண்ணுங்க, ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க, சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்க, கமெண்ட் பண்ணுங்க, பெல் ஐக்கன் பிரஸ் பண்ண மறந்து போயிடாதீங்க. அப்பதான் நாங்க போஸ்ட் பண்ற வீடியோவோட நோட்டிபிகேஷன் உங்களுக்கு வரும்.